we're good to go.
All right, so we are live here back at StonyBrook Indoor for the High School Winter League. And getting set to take off right now is the St. Anthony's 2025 team going up against the ESM Sharks. And that's going to be a goal to start this one off for ESM.
That was a hot start.
Yeah, wasting no time there, as that goal is scored by Amanda Sweeney. So a quick 1-0 lead for the Sharks. And a nice save there on the ground ball to keep possession by Julia May O'Connor, the Syracuse commit, preventing that one from being a turnover. So St. Anthony's looking to answer back here.
That's great pressure by Kaylin Luciano. That was really going to be a huge part of this game.
Yeah, and this is a late clock now for the Friars. And that one lands right into the stick of Ashley Langdon. Langdon, the senior who's going to Johns Hopkins. So ESM with the 1-0 lead, and they are looking for more. And Aaliyah, as a goalie on this SBU women's team here, you gotta love goalie matchups. We've seen a couple of them today, and this could have the potential to be one with Langdon in the net for the Sharks, and you have Jess Black going to Army in the net for St. Anthony's. Two of the top goalies on Long Island in their respective class.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it should be interesting. It's first word hearing that Jess is headed to Army. It's exciting. I've worked with her a bit. Great kid. So yeah, this will be really, really interesting. And I think across the board, defense, they have great defenders that are helping them out. So.
Yeah, and this is a game where you figure if ESM can kind of keep this on the lower scoring end, then they're going to have a good chance to come away with this one, because that's kind of their style of play for the most part. They like those 6-5 type of games. And, of course, with Ashley Langdon in the net, there's always the chance for that to be the case, regardless of who they're facing. So St. Anthony's looking for their first goal as that shot goes wide there. That shot by Catherine Rathjen. Rathjen going to Fairfield. And it looks like, thought they might have gotten a charge there, but doesn't appear that way. I really thought that Emma McLean was there for that charge, but this will end up being a free position chance for Rathjen. And it looks like Rathjen will get another chance here. Oh, and Ashley Langdon, the Joker, just picks that one off, and Sharks are going to look to go the other way. So that GB goes to McLean.
That was definitely just a high IQ play. Very athletic play right there.
And that's another goal for the Sharks. On the goal there, Taylor Murtha. Murtha, the sophomore, giving ESM a 2-0 lead. And on the turnover, it goes right back to ESM. That's Cassidy Miller. As Luciano looks to get inside. That one knocked down. And that ground ball goes to the Friars. Devin Lang, the Princeton commit. But once again, this one is there for the taking. Who's going to come up with this 50-50 GB? And it is, in fact, the Friars. So the Friars getting their first goal of the game. So ESM with the 2-1 lead, and they're going to get a free position here for Cassidy Miller. On Jess Black, all over that. This ball's down, and Jess Black wants that GB, and St. Anthony's is going to get it. So as St. Anthony's looks to clear here, that's Addison Betancourt. And they're going to redirect here. Oh, looking for the shot there. That one off the mark on that shot by Madison Sussy. On great defense by ESM. And this one is going the other way as that GB goes to Kate Valenti. And this one goes off the stick of Michaela Coyle. So possession back to the Friars here.
It looks like possession is something that both of these teams are really struggling with. I think just really making sure they're getting their passes up, I think is really going to allow both teams to actually have settled offensive sets.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many settled possessions here really for either team. And a lot of balls on the ground that have been up for grabs really by both teams. Oh, Ashley Langdon all over that.
And again, we see another goalie clear. I think that's also something that can be attributed to the 2-1 score with 9 minutes to go in this game.
Yeah, and this type of game, again, definitely plays into the hands of ESM with it being low scoring at this point. Oh, and that shot goes off the mark there by Taylor Murtha. And so ESM will look to get back on defense as this goes to St. Anthony's. So Moira Gardner with the ball, had it knocked away, but able to recover. And Devin Lang gets that to Mally Gardner. Madison Sussy, a lot of contact there. No call, and this ball is up for grabs, and this one is going back to the Sharks. McLean has the ground ball for ESM. And so Amanda Sweeney draws some contact. So a free position for Sweeney. Oh, and they're going to wave it off in the crease. Tough break there for the Sharks. So this one still remains a 2-1 game. Ball down, and ESM, they are really making St. Anthony's work. And another turnover. And I think if you're the Sharks, this is definitely the type of first half that you were looking for. Keep it low scoring and play with a lead. That's Meadowzillis. Look at Meadowzillis fly. Meadowzillis turning on the Jets there. So under 5 minutes remaining in this first half. And another save there for Langdon.
And there's another save on the other end by Jess.
So under 4 minutes remaining, still just a 2-1 game. St. Anthony's looking to maybe come up with the equalizer as Devin Lang with possession. Picked by Julia May O'Connor. Lang the shot. And it looked like another save there for Ashley Langdon. The Joker having herself a first half. Ball down, and that GP goes to the Sharks. Amanda Sweeney, but it gets knocked out of bounds. Back to St. Anthony's, looks to score quickly. And that's just a tough break if you're ESM.
Yeah, I think the effort and the athleticism and the speed on for this ESM defense is there. I think there's just a bit of disconnect on the offensive side of things.
So inside of 2 minutes, we have a 2-2 game. That pass just a little too low. And the takeaway there by the Sharks, Caitlin Murtha. So now Langdon gonna look to clear. She gets that to Sarah Clough. Clough goes over to Amanda Sweeney. Sweeney back to the right, shot. And Sweeney looks like she was able to draw some contact there. And so this will lead to a free position for Amanda Sweeney. Save there by Jess Black. And Black getting that one out in a hurry to Devin Lang. Lang looking to go coast to coast. Oh, and that pass maybe forced just a little bit as Emma McLean has the ground ball for the Sharks. 20 seconds remaining here in this first half. And McLean going all the way. And it's good. That's a 3-2 lead. 5 seconds left. Does St. Anthony's have one more shot in them? And they don't, but we're going to get a yellow card right at the end of that first half. So St. Anthony's will have the advantage come the start of the second half. But we'll take a quick break and come back shortly.
I know. I was like, Dang, drink your coffee and watch a football game.
Football's on in the morning. Prime time. He doesn't know any better.
Did you see who's in the championship games? Or what? You see Florida State's undefeated and they didn't even make it.
No, that doesn't surprise me.
It's
Doesn't surprise me. They get probably.
well, their starting quarterback and their backup quarterback are out, and it's the true freshman. I remember snapped his leg. Yeah. So it's Georgia and Florida State in the Rose Bowl, and then Texas.
That sucks that Georgia lost to Alabama, bro.
I know.
Okay,
In
so
the thing, it's Texas, Alabama, Washington, and Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan plays Alabama, Washington plays Texas.
That's good. Well, that makes sense how it's split
And it
up.
was also, I didn't know if Alabama was going to make it in.
I hope Texas goes all the way.
I know.
I think they could
Did you
beat
see
Washington.
what Oklahoma State did?
Yeah,
They
killed them all.
are you kidding?
Yeah,
That's
terrible.
so messed up.
Also, like, why a Longhorn, dude? Like, Longhorns are like.
Because it's like the Texas Longhorns.
Well,
that's
you're
why it's
talking
a
to
long.
someone who's from
Oh,
Texas.
I know what I'm saying. That's why it was.
Well, like, that's like.
Where do you find one?
Oh, you can find.
Really?
Oh yeah.
They're all over.
Yeah. I mean, either that or some kid has a ranch and probably has a bunch of Longhorns on his ranch and just. I know, it's terrible. Honestly, I'm gonna become the next Dana Boyle. I'm just getting started. Yeah, I'm just getting started. I'm gonna be on Primetime ACC Network.
We're good. All right, so we are back live here for second half action between the St. Anthony's 25s and the ESM Sharks. And it is ESM with the 3-2 advantage. Some really good goalie play on both sides, really, in that first half. And this one definitely has the makings of one that's going to go right down to the wire. As the takeaway there by the Q's commit, Julia May O'Connor for the Friars.
I think a game like this comes down to just who wants it more, right? Both teams here are both really talented, and I think, the scrappiness and, the 50-50 ground balls and, defensive stops are really going to be huge to, who's going to take home this win.
Yeah, and it could definitely be like one possession here and there that ultimately makes the difference and is the deciding factor in this game. Wow.
Look at that.
That one is ripped by Julia May O'Connor. That's a defender just going in with some heat. Now we should mention ESM with a goalie change. So it looks like they have Kat Dietz in the net now for the Sharks. And St. Anthony's still rolling with Jess Black. And this one goes back to the Friars. Thought there may have been a false start there, but goes back to the Saints anyway. And remember, with that penalty that took place right before halftime, The Saints already able to capitalize once. Up a player. As Coach Thorne for ESM looking for the turnover there. Not gonna get it. And so stays with St. Anthony's as Jess Black gets that to Annalisa LaMonica. And now that's Zillis to Sussy. But a stop there by Dietz. Oh, and O'Connor was looking to pick that one off. Didn't quite come up with it. And so now Amanda Sweeney looking to go down the chute. And for those that are wondering that may be tuning in for the first time, the first 3 weeks of play, the pool play games can end in a tie. So there would not be overtime in this game if regulation were to end in a tie. But how about another save there for Jess Black? And LaMonica had the GB as she got that one up ahead to Sienna Sirota. And looking to come up with the GB, and she does, is Devin Lang. All right, so St. Anthony's working from up top. Looking inside there for Zillis. And so Meadow Zillis is going to get a free position here to try and put the Friars in the lead. That shot just off the mark there by Zillis and backed up by ESM. So a good defensive stance there. Now McLean looks to clear for the Sharks. McLean, the Loyola-bound senior. Oh, McLean with a rocket. That one off the mark. But really nice take there. St. Anthony is never really stopping the ball there. And St. Anthony's coming with a double team. Gotta move that one quick when you're being doubled. As this ball is down. And that's a heck of a GB there by Gianna Spadafora. Oh, but a turnover there. As LaMonica didn't look like she was quite looking for that pass. So possession back to the Sharks. But the charge is drawn, giving it back to St. Anthony's once again. Spadafora, nicely done. I don't know about you, Aaliyah, but I always love seeing charges drawn in a game. Just shows the willingness to sacrifice and lay your body out on the line.
Absolutely. I don't think defenders get enough credit for all of the hard work they do down there. So you love to see it. Can definitely spark something incredible in a defense. So I think that's exactly what the St. Anthony's team needs.
That shot by Zillis wide. As we can see here, based on the score, goals have certainly been at a premium. Just the one goal. Oh, as that one goes off the crossbar. Just the one goal in this second half scored by Julia May for St. Anthony's. ESM looks to once again reclaim the lead. And they do. Amanda Sweeney. Sharks back in front 4-3 as Rathjen is now pushing the pace the other way for the Friars. And Rathjen with the answer. So after going a little while here without seeing one go through, 2 quick goals in a blink, and we got a 4-4 game.
It appears as though both of these teams carry a great sense of amnesia. I think, you have a mistake or, you struggle with, a play on one end and then the ball's going the next way and they're flying around and, they capitalize on a play on the other end. So it's pretty cool to see, especially so late in the second half.
So this ball up for grabs. Huge 50-50 ground ball. And that one dug up by ESM. Amanda Sweeney. Sweeney the shot for the lead. Man, Aaliyah, what happened? We were seeing a goalie battle for the longest time, and all of a sudden now these goals are coming in a flurry.
Yeah, no, for sure. Just as much as goalies can get hot, there's also streaks where we struggle, But no, that was a heck of a goal by Sweeney there. That was a 5-hole shot, which is already tough to save, and then on top of it, she was right on top of Jess Black. So, I'm sure Jess Black is looking forward to making that next save. All these goalies today seem to be really locked in, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have a couple more saves on this end of the field.
No doubt, and a chance here for ESM, but instead, that's going to be a goal for the Friars. That one scored by Madison Sussy to tie up this game at 5. As ESM now looks to redirect on the clear. Now McLean looking to beat everyone, and she does. Oh, wave it off. Our referee all over the offsides. Getting a little physical out here. I like it. Nothing wrong with a little chippiness. And for the lead, ESM, Taylor Murtha. So these teams really going back and forth now, trading goals. That ball down, and right there for the GB is Emma McLean. McLean really all over the ground balls in this game. Her and Amanda Sweeney, as this one taken away by Julia May O'Connor. And the fight for the GB goes to the Friars. And we got a goal to tie this one up at 6. Looks like that one goes to Devin Lang. So 6-6 here inside of 5 minutes. Can't ask for much more than this. Tightly contested game going down to the wire, and we'll see which team is able to make the big plays here in crunch time. So a big draw here. This ball's still on the ground, and it's ESM that comes up with it. Caitlin Murtha. Julia May got tripped up there. Looks like she is okay. She's going to run off the field. They're going to get a sub for her. As St. Anthony's brings the double. Look inside for Sweeney. Somehow, Amanda Sweeney able to handle that one and finish. And the Sharks back in front 7-6. Approaching 3 minutes remaining. Love the fight for the GB there. Even though ESM called for that push. Can't knock the effort, that's for sure. Zillis working up top. Zillis, that shot saved there by Dietz.
That's a huge save.
That's big time. Keeps the Sharks up by 1. 2:20 left.
Oh.
Do we have a charge? We do.
Wow.
Second charge of the game. That one drawn by Kat Rathjen. And let's see what this leads to.
Oh,
As
wow.
that's a goal. Man, so the goal there by Sussy after the charge drawn by Rathjen. 7-7 game.
It looks like both teams, if played fairly, might have a chance at, one possession each. So this will be interesting how both teams use the shot clock.
Yeah, this is where now you really emphasize valuing possessions. Because this game may very well come down to who has the ball last. That's a
clutch.
big save. Jess Black coming up big in the clutch.
Let's see if St. Anthony's can finish this.
St. Anthony's looking for the lead. Julia May O'Connor.
That's wide.
Yeah, and that's
it's
great
huge.
backup by Sarah Langdon. That is monumental. Approaching 40 seconds. 7-7 game.
Let's see if they can actually clear it over, something that they've been struggling all game. This would be huge if they could get it over without turning the ball over.
Luciano has it. This is going to stay with the Sharks. We're under 20 seconds. Can the Sharks come up with a game-winning goal? Down to 10 seconds. Luciano with possession. The defense there by Devin Lang. Shot and a save by Jess Black. And it looks like this game is going to end in a 7-7 tie. What a game here. Game of the day so far. Keywords being so far, because we still have many more. But that'll do it for this one. Stay tuned for the start of the next game.